The Silent Passenger. It was past midnight when Ravi finally boarded the last bus home. The streets were empty, bathed in the eerie glow of flickering streetlights. He took a seat near the back, sighing as he stretched his tired legs. The bus was nearly empty, except for the driver and a single passenger sitting at the very front. A woman in a red sari, her back straight, staring ahead without moving. Ravi didn't think much of her at first. The bus rumbled forward, cutting through the quiet of the night. He glanced at his phone, but the battery had died. Annoyed, he looked out the window, watching the dark buildings pass by. After a while, he felt something strange. The air inside the bus had turned unnaturally cold. He rubbed his arms and noticed that the woman in red hadn't moved an inch since he got on. No shifting, no adjusting, just unnaturally still. The bus stopped at the next deserted station, but no one got on. Instead, the driver glanced nervously at the woman in red through the mirror, his face pale. Ravi saw him hesitate, then quickly press a button on his dashboard. The dim lights inside the bus flickered for a second, but the woman remained motionless. Something about the way the driver avoided looking at her made Ravi uneasy. He got up and walked toward him. "Excuse me, sir. Is everything all right?" The driver's grip on the wheel tightened. Without turning his head, he muttered, "Sit down. Don't talk to her. Don't even look at her." Ravi's heart pounded. He turned back slowly, only to see the woman in red now sitting 2 rows closer to him. He hadn't heard her move. His breath hitched. He quickly sat down, gripping the edge of his seat. The bus kept moving, the driver's hands trembling slightly as he avoided looking in the mirror. Ravi's pulse raced. He stole a glance at the woman. Her head was now slightly tilted toward him. A low whisper filled the air like a breathy sigh. The bus lights flickered again. Then the driver spoke, his voice barely above a whisper. "She gets on this bus every night, always at the same stop, always in that red sari. But she never has a destination." Ravi's blood turned to ice. "What do you mean?" The driver inhaled sharply. "I've been driving this route for years. She was in an accident. Right at the stop where you got on. No one survived." Ravi felt a chill creep up his spine. He turned slowly. She was gone. The bus screeched to a halt. The driver exhaled in relief. She left. Ravi's heart was still hammering when he got off at his stop. The bus pulled away, disappearing into the night. But just before he turned toward his house, he caught a glimpse of something in the reflection of a nearby shop window. A woman in red, standing right behind him.